Hi, it's Mai here with a bit of a late August TBR. So this is my TBR for the new Releaseathon, which is a readathon that runs all the way through August, and it is all about reading books published this year. And it is run by Kristen, Rachel, Shannon, Reija, and Angela, and I will link all of them in the description. Let's start right away with the first new release that I'm reading. I'm already currently halfway through this. This is The Unbalancing by R.B. Lemberg, which comes out this September. I have a review copy. And I'm really excited about this because I love the novella The Four Profound Weaves, which is set in the same universe, the Birdverse universe, and this is the first novel set in that universe. This is what the description says that this book is about. New love blossoms between an impatient starkeeper and a reclusive poet as they try together to save their island home. The readathon has prompts. I have assigned prompts for all of these books that I'm going to be talking about, but they might fulfill more prompts that I just don't know about yet. But I have this book down as LGBTQ+ rep. My next planned read is The Language of Roses by Heather Rose Jones, which is a Beauty and the Beast retelling novella with an aromantic main character. And this one covers the prompts novella, that is not tour.com, new to you author, and LGBTQ+ rep. I wanted to read something from Heather Rose Jones for a while now, so I thought a novella would be good to start and read it during August because it's probably gonna be a quick read for a readathon. Then I have Spirit, Will Duchess by Tansy Rayner Roberts, which is again a novella. This is a fantasy of manners novella and it is published through her Patreon, so it's only available to Patreons right now. And I have this down for novella, not tour.com published. Non-USA author because the author is Australian, title without articles, and maybe sequel because this is a part of the Teacup Magic series, even though I think this is more of a companion novella because it follows a different character than the previous ones. This time we get the POV of Juno, and the description of this one only says, her house is ghost-ridden, her husband is back from the dead, her dress is haunted, but at least it has pockets, the only thing left to do is Duchess. Then I'm also planning to squeeze a short story in this month because there is a short story prompt. This one would also cover the BIPOC author prompt, and that is Two Hands Wrapped in Gold by S.B. Divya, which was published in Uncanny Magazine. And the author's description says, a fairy tale retelling from the POV of Rumpelstiltskin, if he had been a boy from medieval India with a difficult name. So those are like my main reads, my main planned reads that I definitely plan to get to. And then I have a couple of maybes. The first of those is What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher, which if I decide to pick it up as an ebook this month, I will read. But if I decide to order the physical copy instead, then I will not get to read it this month. And this one would also cover novella and favorite author. And this is a horror novella, which is a retelling of The Fall of the House of Usher. I also might be getting from the library this month the ebook copy of A Mirror Mended by Alexei Harrow, which would cover the sequel and novella prompts. And this is another reimagined fairy tale. This is the sequel to A Spindle Splintered, which covered Sleeping Beauty, and this one tackles Snow White. I also have two other 2022 releases that I might be able to squeeze in, but maybe not. The first is it a bit of a cheat if it is a re-release? I have Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater, and I have the self-published version of this, but it was picked up by Orbit and published by Orbit this year, so it is a 2022 release. And this one says, it's difficult to find a husband in Regency England when you're a young lady with only half a soul. And the main character of this is Theodora Ettings, who has been cursed by a fairy and has no sense of fear or embarrassment. So it's another fantasy of manners thing. I also have Good Neighbors, a full collection by Stephanie Burgess, which is a collection of novellas that came out this year. This one says, when a grumpy inventor meets her outrageous new neighbor in the big black castle down the road, more than one type of spark will fly. I think one of the neighbors is an inventor and the other is a necromancer. At least there's some necromancy in this book, and the neighbors probably fall in love. So it's this sort of like historical fantasy romance. So those are my planned reads for the new Releaseathon. I am also halfway through The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty, which is a historical fantasy set in 18th century Cairo and the land of the jinn. And I have to say that I have been stuck in the middle of this book for a while now. It's been one that I haven't been that super into, like when I put it down, I'm not like eager to pick it up again, like I forget about it. But now I think that when everyone is in the same place, in the same city, maybe things will like get like start rolling. So that's what I'm planning to read in August. Are you reading any new releases right now? Let me know in the comments, or just leave me an emoji or a smiley face to tell me that you were here, and I'll see you in my next video.